Hey Sailors! Welcome to the 4th episode of TarTV. I'm Brayden.
And I'm E. We've got a fun-filled episode to share with you today.
But first, let's go over a few announcements. This Thursday, October 10th, is Battle of the Bay football game against CDM. Tickets are $20 at the ASB office, and while supplies last, a shirt is included. Let's pack to Tar Pit for the biggest game of the year.
Next Wednesday, October 16th, is the District's College and Career Fair. It'll be held at the OC Fairgrounds from 6 to 8 p.m.
Hey E, did you hear about Instagram's new update for teen accounts?
Yeah, I did. It's supposed to help younger users. What do you think? Do you think it'll make a difference?
I hope so. To get a better sense, we talked to a few students on campus here who might be affected by this.
And we didn't just stop there. We also spoke with some of our staff members to hear their thoughts on the update. Let's see what they had to say.
Instagram recently introduced new teen accounts aimed at making the platform safer for younger users. This account comes with features designed to protect privacy and promote a healthier social media experience. One of the biggest changes is that all teen accounts will automatically be set to private, restricting who can see your profile and message you. There will also be content restrictions, fewer notifications, and a reminder to take a break after 1 hour of screen time. But what do these changes mean for students here at Newport Harbor High School? Will Instagram's new safety measure make a difference in our lives? Let's stay tuned as we explore the impact of these teen accounts with experts and hear what our students have to say. So, what's your name?
Gianna Briggs,
And then what grade are you in?
sophomore.
Do you think Instagram's new feature is a step in the right direction for kids and teens?
Yes, for sure, because it protects underage people from all the weirdos out there.
And then do you think your parents would agree that it is also safer as well?
Yeah, for sure.
So, what's your grade?
I'm in 9th grade.
And then what's your name?
My name is Lula.
What are your takes on the new Instagram changes features that have to do with safety for teens?
I respect that Instagram is taking notice into the effects it has on teenagers. I personally don't use Instagram that much, but I do respect that they're taking account into the issues.
So, what do you think your parents would feel about the new Instagram features?
My parents would definitely feel probably good about it because they don't really love social media and they don't use it themselves. But I think it'd be nice for them to know that their teenager who does use Instagram is protected and that they're making changes.
What's your name?
Penelope,
And what grade are you in?
11th.
What do you think your parents' thoughts would be on this Instagram account feature?
They would probably be for it since it's weird to have adults messaging minors.
One of the biggest changes is that all teen accounts will automatically be set to private, restricting who can see your profile and message you.
I think it's a good thing, but I think in the long run, a lot of teens are going to figure out a way to circumvent it or not use it, or whether, parents put controls on it or that's the only platform they use, it's going to eventually get abused. That's what I think. I think just with anything in social media, the social media world, there's a way, where there's a will, there's a way to misuse it. But if social media is used appropriately, like a lot of our social media handles or sites do, there's an ability to just advertise, champion, support all things that are good about this school.
I think that's a loaded question. I think it definitely will benefit in terms of having some restrictions so we can monitor their addiction to social media a little bit better, monitor what's on their feed. But I think it goes back to the mental health of that adolescent, where they are in their life, their relationships, their relationship with their parents monitoring their social media accounts. I think it goes everything into what adolescent psychology is. I definitely see that they could benefit. I think it's a good start, but I think there has to definitely be some more restrictions. But I also see the side of it too, where adolescents may feel like you're restricting me, this is my right.
Whether it's increased privacy or better content control, Instagram's new teen accounts are making waves across Newport Harbor. But will these changes make social media a safer place for our generation? Only time will tell. Now let's turn it over to Mickey. Last episode, she took us to the Frida Cinema in Santa Ana. Today, she's visiting Priceless Pets, a local animal shelter hosting an adoption fair for rescued animals.
Let's hear from the adoption workers who help these pets find their forever homes.
Welcome back to Life in the Harbor. Today we're at Priceless Pets, a nonprofit, no-kill animal shelter. Today they're having an adoption fair. Let's go check it out.
I'm here with.
Chris Polis.
Can you tell us a little bit about the adoption process?
The adoption process at Priceless Pets is very simple, very straightforward. There's an application that is on our website, pricelesspetrescue.org. You can fill it out. It'll take you about 15 or 20 minutes. The application is generic. It applies to any animal that is in our care. After we receive the application, we review it, make a preliminary accept or not accept. If we have any questions about any of your responses or anything that we think needs more information, we'll discuss that with you. And that's basically the adoption process. And after you've picked out your animal, you pay your adoption donation, which for all of our animals includes spay, neuter, all their shots, and a microchip, and you take them home.
Awesome. I'm here with Anita. What brought you into Priceless Pets today?
Well, we've been looking for a dog for a while now, and we wanted a dog when our kids were little, but now that they're a little bit older, they can a little bit more mature to have a dog. So that's what came for us looking for a dog. We want to complete our family because we're done having children. So we wanted to complete our family, and we thought a dog would be the best way to do it.
I'm here with Rita. Why did you choose Priceless Pets to foster with?
Well, I was looking for a new organization to start fostering with because I fostered with a lot of different places before, and I wanted somebody who was reputable, nonprofit, no kill, and who was reliable in providing puppy supplies, homes, and that they vetted their adopters properly. So I started doing some research. I found Priceless Pets, and I did my first foster assignment with them several years ago. Loved the experience, and I found that everything that I needed, advice from them, bring them in to get their shots, their dewormers, like all of those things they did a really good job with, and they've been super supportive.
How can someone watching volunteer here?
Okay. If you're interested, first of all, there's many ways to help support Priceless Pets and animals everywhere. One is adopting, not shopping. Never buy an animal from a breeder. Volunteering, and to volunteer, just go on our website. There's a button that says Get Involved. Click on that, fill out the volunteer application. You come to a volunteer orientation, and then you can start volunteering. Beyond volunteering, there's fostering. Fostering is a huge part of what we do. It allows us to pull a lot more animals than we can hold at our adoption centers. And of course, if you can't adopt or volunteer or foster, you can donate. We are a nonprofit, fully donation-funded business.
Awesome. Thank you. And what's your favorite dog?
Oh, my favorite dog changes all the time. I've had many favorites over the years. Right now, my favorite is probably Prince the Great Dane back there, just because he's such a big, beautiful, beautiful boy, and he just needs the right home.
That's so sweet. I saw him back there. He looks so cute. I want to take him home. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us at Priceless Pets. This has been a heartwarming journey. Whether you volunteer or adopt, there are so many ways to get involved. This has been Life in the Harbor. I'm Mickey, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, don't eat my belt. Now let's switch gears and take a look at how our fall sports teams are doing. We've had some standout performances, key victories, and memorable moments so far this season.
Yeah, our team has been putting in the work. For more details, let's send it over to our sports reporter, Brendan, who has got all the highlights.
Sit back and watch. Everybody think it's lonely at the top, but I got a team of winners in the squad. Get down with the action or get got. We coming for that number one spot. Number one spot. We coming for that number one spot. Number one spot. We coming for that number one spot.
Welcome to TarTV Sports. I'm Brendan Reeve, and we've got another action-packed recap for you. From thrilling matchups to stand-up performances, Newport Harbor athletes have been delivering all season long. Let's dive into the highlights and see how our sailors have been dominating across the board.
The boys' water polo team is currently unstoppable, maintaining an undefeated 13-0 record and showing no signs of slowing down. With standout players like Kai Kaneko, Luke Harris, and Connor Ohl leading the charge, and head coach Ross Sinclair at the helm, the team is building serious momentum toward a CIF championship run. Their next test is a big one, facing Loyola High at Loyola Marymount University. Be sure to show your support and cheer for the water polo Sailors as they continue their dominant season. Now turning to field hockey, the team has been making major strides this season, standing strong with a 5-3-2 record. Fueled by standout performances from Bridget Takeda and Sadie Simon, the squad continues to impress with their grit and teamwork. They've got a big game against Chaparral at 3:30, so be sure to show up and support the team as they aim to keep their momentum going. Now to football. After back-to-back wins, the Sailors are riding a wave of momentum. They secured a huge victory over St. Augustine in the homecoming game and followed it up with a thrilling win against Tesoro. Key offensive performances from Sammy Stremick and Jake Meir have been driving the Sailors, keeping the team on a roll. Be sure to catch all the action this Friday for the Battle of the Bay, streamed live on TarTV. Or better yet, pack the Tar Pit and cheer on the Sailors in person. Shifting our focus to flag football, where our nationally ranked team is on fire, boasting an incredible 19-game win streak and counting, as perfect 9 wins and 0 losses in the league. This powerhouse squad led by Maya Helmer and Audrey Burns has been turning heads all season with their dominant play. Let's hear directly from the players as they share their favorite moments from this remarkable season.
My favorite in-game moment in the season so far was when we played Battle of the Bay and Skyly got a touchdown and our celebration was leapfrog. So memorable, just we had it all planned out before the game. And we were just hoping Skyly scored so we could all just get in line and have Skyly leapfrog over us and take the penalty. It didn't matter. And then our coach turned to the stands and went like this, and it got the whole crowd so excited.
The girls' tennis team is aiming to shine this season, currently holding a balanced 4-4 record. Their doubles teams have performed particularly impressive. Be sure to cheer them on at home this Thursday at 3 o'clock. They face off against Los Alamitos, looking to secure a crucial win and build on their momentum. The girls' golf team is hitting their stride with a solid 5-4 record, setting their sights on a strong league run this season. Leading the charge is Malia Cotriel, currently ranked number 1 in league play, with her sister Hazel Cotriel close behind in third. Be sure to watch for these two standouts and the rest of the team as they take on Marina tomorrow. They're ready to keep building momentum toward a big finish. We caught up with Coach Bates at the Woodbridge Invitational to get her thoughts on how the cross-country season is shaping up so far.
I am here with Coach Bates, the head cross-country coach. What excites you for this meet today?
So this is a really nice flat course. We've been doing a lot of strength training and running on hills and racing on hills, so it gives all the athletes a really good opportunity to kind of open up and run fast and see what they can do, and it's really high energy and everybody PRs and it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Who are some of your top performers this season on your team?
So I have Keaton Robar and Marley McCullough. They're both seniors. They're going to be running in the sweepstakes race tonight, which is one of the most competitive races in the country. I have a lot of really young freshman boys that are making big improvements that are going to be very good.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Coach Bates.
And finally, girls volleyball is dominating the court this season with an impressive 16-7 record. Led by standout offensive play from Ella Olsen, the team's season highlight so far was a commanding 2-set victory over CDM at home. Don't miss their next home game today at 5:45 p.m. as they take on Huntington Beach. Let's pack the gym and show our support.
That's going to be a wrap for this week's TarTV Sports. But don't worry, there's plenty more to come. Be sure to tune in next time for all the latest updates, big wins, and highlights from Newport Harbor Sports. I'm Brendan Reef. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Election Day is just around the corner, so to mark the occasion, we've brought in some of our teachers for a segment we like to call Sailor Soapbox.
Up next, you'll hear them debate one of today's most important and delicious topics, pumpkin pie or apple pie.
Welcome to our first episode of Sailor Soapbox, the show where we debate life's most important questions. Today we're going to be diving into a debate as old as fall itself. Which is better, pumpkin pie or apple pie? Today on the Soapbox we have Mr. Hahn, who will be debating for Team Pumpkin Pie, and Mr. Lee, who's all in for Team Apple Pie. Who will win the pie battle? Let's go find out. To kick off Sailor Soapbox, we'll start with opening statements. Each debater will have 30 seconds to make their case. Mr. Hahn, why is pumpkin pie the superior dessert?
American citizens. Sailor Nation, I'm here representing the pumpkin pie party and talking about why pumpkin pie is the best pie to eat. It is a fall classic. It is everybody's favorite thing to have this time of year in the fall, whether it's a pumpkin spice latte or an actual pumpkin pie. It is great with ice cream, with whipped cream, and it is a clean and easy dessert to make compared to apple pie that can be quite messy and inconsistent in regards to its product. Pumpkin pie is undoubtedly the best.
Strong argument for pumpkin pie. Mr. Lee, you can make your opening statement now.
Sailor Nation, okay, when it comes to the best desserts, pumpkin versus apple, we know that America is known for football, baseball, and as American as apple pie. My opponent is advocating for pumpkin pie. Okay, that is not anywhere near as American and tasty, delicious as apple pie. It's a simple case, an accurate case, and as you will see, the best case for the best fall dessert, apple pie.
Great points from both sides. Now, let's move into the rebuttal round, where you can refute each other's arguments.
Sailor Nation, my opponent has advocated for pumpkin pie instead of American pie. Why is this? Is he un-American? Does he hate baseball? Does he hate football? Apple pie? All over the world, all over the nation, they're eating the pies, the apple pies.
My opponent is claiming that pumpkin pie is not American, and he cannot be more wrong. Pumpkin pie is American.
Wrong.
It is
wrong.
My opponent is interrupting, ruining the debate, but anyways, I will be the mature one here and continue speaking about pumpkin pie and how great it really is. Speaking of football, there's nothing like enjoying a slice of pumpkin pie on a Sunday night watching football. You know what it's going to be. It's going to be clean. It's not going to be messy. The consistency is the same. Ice cream, whipped cream, Ravens, Cowboys, Troy Aikman, Joe Buck, Sunday night football. Enjoy your dessert. There is nothing better.
My opponent just said pumpkin pie is as American as football. He cited the Ravens and the Cowboys. He cited Joe Buck and Troy Aikman on Sunday Night Football, but how American is he? Those two switched to ESPN on Monday nights long ago. So, all I have to say, apple pie, America, baseball, Sailor Nation, anchor down, loser.
My opponent wants to focus on the very unimportant minor details of Sunday versus Monday Night Football. At the end of the day, pumpkin pie is American. And it does not matter what night you're eating or what sport you're watching, there's nothing better because you know what you're gonna get. With apple pie, like my opponent, it is inconsistent and rowdy, right? And you don't know what's gonna happen, right? Your apple pie could be mushy. The apples could be the wrong consistency and it will melt on your plate. Pumpkin pie is crisp, clean, efficient. There is nothing better than a good slice of pumpkin pie.
As we wrap up this edition of Sailor Soapbox, it's time for closing statements. Mr. Hahn, why should our audience take side with pumpkin pie?
Sailor Nation, Americans, when you are getting ready to shop and go get ready for your fall meals, right? Make sure when you're walking through the aisles that you pass by apple because of the lack of consistency and go for the product that you know that you want and the pie that you want to have with some ice cream or whipped cream, right? With your dessert as you are watching football or watching a great Halloween movie. And it is for the season, it is American, and it is pumpkin.
Thank you, Mr. Hahn. Mr. Lee, your final thoughts?
Sailor Nation, okay? We've heard a lot of things here, okay? I don't know the type of apple pies that Mr. Hahn is describing. They might be low-shelf apple pies. We need top-shelf apple pies. But the one thing that is certain is that apple, nice, warm, and crispy, mixed with some caramel and some good crust. There's nothing more American, nothing better. So, this holiday season, go to TarTV's Instagram, vote American, vote Mr. Lee, vote apple pie.
And that's it for today's Sailor Soapbox debate. Now, it's your turn to weigh in on which one's the better pie. Pumpkin pie or apple pie? Head over to our TarTV Instagram page to cast your vote. We'll reveal the results in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Sailor Soapbox.
And before we wrap up, it's time to answer one of your burning questions. This week, at Presley Larson asks, what project does this team look forward to this year?
Great question. We've actually got a lot of exciting projects in the works, but one we're really looking forward to this year is the 60-Second Horror Fest. It's TarTV's first attempt at a national competition for Student Television Network, and we cannot wait to share it with you all. If you have a question for us, DM us at NHHS TarTV for a chance to be featured in the next episode.
Thanks for watching TarTV. Stay tuned for the next episode, and as always, go Sailors!
What are we here to check out? Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey!
That was good. I think it's very obvious.
Okay. Get away.
Go one. Follow the players. Follow the players. Focus on camera 2. Ready, 3. Cut 3. Oh my gosh. Are you serious?
Turn around.
Yo.
Yo.